What's cracking, viewers? It's Kurt the Car Guy coming back at you again, and I got a little special video for you guys today because I finally figured out something that I've been brainstorming on for quite a while, and I wanted to show you guys what I've done along the way. So here we go. So I drive a 2010 Honda Civic, and I like the sound system for the most part, except like a lot of people, I like a little more bass in my music than some people, and I like good quality sound. So in my back seat here, I have a Harbinger. I can't remember what the series is. I think it's a Veriquois series, but it's got a 15-inch cone on it with a tweeter, and it's 600 watts, so it's pretty decently powered, I would say, for the most part. And I was having a problem before. Well, let me just bring you in and I'll show you. So pardon my mess in here, but what we got here is we have an auxiliary battery that's being powered off of the regular battery coming in with fused power and ground, and the power wires actually run over to my power inverter first, and then I have two trailing wires coming back to the battery just to limit the amount of wires that I'm running to the battery itself, because it's easier for me to disconnect everything with ring terminals back here. So, and then I have a capacitor in here just for balancing out power spikes and things like that. So, anyways, the problem I was having before was with my power inverter, I was getting a nasty buzz through my speaker. So what I did is I just clipped the ground side lug off of the power wire, or on the AC side going into the sub. And then on the back side, I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see it back there, but I have an XLR cable going into the input. Now I'll show you how I'm running the sound side of the system. So the beauty of this system is in its simplicity, honestly, and I tried to dumb it down as much as I could because I'm not the best with audio, but I know enough to just be dangerous. So I'll show you what I did on the audio side now. So up in here, there's a couple remnants of some old wires. I have the ground side, which is the green wire there, plugged into the ground side of the left rear speaker. And then I have, I believe that one's the regular black wire for, I used a regular 3-wire 110 volt cable. So I knew I had some good wire. And then plugged the other black wire into the power side of the left speaker. And then I got another wire off of there, which would be the white wire, plugged into the power side of the right speaker. And then I got a little shim in there just holding it in. And then I have the wires bared back and then just fed into the corresponding slots on the XLR here. So your ground is going to be your number 1, and then your 2 power wires are going to be 2 and 3 there. So pretty easy. I mean, if you understand basic, car audio wiring. So that's basically how the whole system runs. And I got a 750 watt continuous draw power inverter that's powering the sub, and I believe the sub only draws 200 watts if I'm not mistaken, but it outputs 600 watts. So it's got a pretty decent amplifier, and I'm only running the amplifier on about 50% gain, and it's enough to be a little too loud even with the windows down in LapHonda. So that's my little tour of the sound side and the power side of LapHonda's sound system. Sorry, brain fart. Been hard at work the last couple days, but this is something I've been meaning to get done for a little while, and I'm happy that it's finally almost done. Got a little bit of things to tidy up yet, but other than that, I think it's pretty dang good for just a guy and a few basic hand tools and a little bit of basic know-how. So don't be afraid to get your hands dirty, guys. You might make something really awesome in the end. But anyways, this is Kurt the Car Guy reminding you to go out there and get your junk fixed and make sure that it sounds good along the way too. So, hope you guys tune back in for the next video. I'll make sure I see you guys again real soon. So now summer's here.